Women's rugby is a sport identical to the men's game, with the same rules, same equipment and same sized pitch. However, histories of the two are nothing like each other. In the world of professional women's sport, players say sexism and discrimination is commonplace, when men's sports teams are treated in much higher regards.
When I was first starting out playing rugby at the local rugby club, the boys would obviously then go and get changed in their changing rooms, but because I was the only girl, I would have to get changed in the women's toilets. And my mum would take a little basin, fill it with hot water, and she would like sponge me off and get rid of most of the mud. But it was, you know, winter sport, it's going to be mucky, so I had to kind of get washed down in the toilets where the boys had their own showers.
According to the players, the interest in the universities team has definitely grown after England won the World Cup in 2014. However, even with more new members having signed up to play for the team this year, there's still not enough players to replace their teammates in cases of injury.
Personally, women's rugby has been seen as quite inferior compared to men's. You see men, it's all aggression, testosterone. It should be a sport that men play. I know I've had it from like relatives as well as people on the street in a club. They're like, why do you play rugby? It's not a girl sport, that's a man's sport. Why aren't you playing netball or ballet or dancing or whatever? And for me, it's just changing that perception that women can do a full contact sport and they are more than capable. I mean, you've seen the women's England, they smashed it this year, they got like through to the final, they won, and that for me was a leap forward for women's rugby.
The men are prioritised for the better refs. If there was a game on the same pitch it was scheduled, the men will get the fixture, we will have to reschedule. It's taken as men are the ones who, you know, they're going to go further, they're going to do better. We're just, you know, we're the pretty little things that tag along sort of thing. We, being at this level, are almost a joke to most men. Don't really see us as professional players at all.
There are new women's rugby clubs springing up all around Liverpool and across the UK. However, there's still some way to go until the game makes the same impact as its male counterpart.